Welcome back to Midday. We are joined by author Murphy Shewchuk, who has written 3 different books, including Okanagan Trips and Trails, which he does have a book signing for on Saturday at Chapters at 1:30 in the afternoon. Thanks for being here, Murphy. Let's talk a little bit about these books. You have 3 different ones here that we're going to talk about, but these are really, it fell down, but we'll get to that one in a minute. These are really the guide to the outdoors.
There are trips and trails theme on them, so there's a variety of back roads, a variety of trips, trails, a variety of hiking trails, history, photography, maps, and whole part of a package that people can use to get out. It's part of what I've been doing now for about 40 years.
Wow.
And it's an accumulation of information that goes back at least that far. And the books of, this is actually the Okanagan Trips and Trails update, is actually the 12th book that I've written in this type of material.
Wow, and this is a new edition, fully updated and revised.
Yeah,
so
that came out late last fall.
All the current trails and things like that. Okay. This is, you mentioned you've been doing this for 40 years, so, I mean, what sorts of things do you include in here? This is really, it's almost like the Bible for those who are hikers and things like that.
What I found interesting over the years, my interest in this started off in the gold mining country at Bridge River Valley when I was a teenager. But the history, the gold industry, the gold mining itself, I've had a real interest in maps and mapping. So I include my own maps. I use a GPS and have been doing that since '94 to create the maps as I go along and allow it to make sure that everything is accurate.
Wow.
So all of the trips in there, we've either hiked or driven. And
you have, we have a few photos that I'd like to flash to. So these are some of the beautiful photos that have been captured.
This one, we spent about 18 days doing the Northwest Passage in 2011 on a Russian research ship. So this was one of my star photos, and it gives an indication of what the weather was like. This is on Devon Island, where 150 years ago there was no such thing as summer, and in August of 2011 there wasn't any snow.
Wow.
This coyote watching us was on the back road, or on the road between Merritt and Spence's Bridge, near Spence's Bridge. Those 2 flickers were dueling it out.
That's a beautiful photo.
In near Merritt a couple days ago.
These are just fantastic, Murphy. But it's not only Okanagan Trips and Trails that you know so much about. I mean, you have Coquihalla Trips and Trails, Caribou Trips and Trails, everything that the outdoor enthusiast would really need, right?
We've covered over the years, we've covered the area from Hope to Barkerville, and basically from Rock Creek to the Pacific Coast. Wow. And a variety of trips. I mentioned 40 years. This month, coming up May, marks the 40th, the anniversary of 40 years of doing Backroads features for BC Outdoors magazine as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. So a real in-depth look. How new is this one, this revised edition?
It came out late last fall.
Okay.
And this is one of the first opportunities I've had to deal with it in the spring.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a talk and signing chapters on Saturday at 1:30 in the afternoon.
That's fantastic. So the snow has melted and people are getting ready to hit the trails. So this is the time to really learn more.
It's a good time to get out, or at least start the preparation. In some of the high country, there's still snow, but in the rest of the low country, it's getting pretty good. Won't be long before we'll be looking for wildflowers and hiking. Excellent.
Well, there you go. All you need to know, and Murphy Shewchuk can tell you, 1:30 on Saturday is his book signing at Chapters here in Kamloops. Again, Okanagan Trips and Trails, Caribou Trips and Trails, and Coquihalla Trips and Trails are the 3 books that you have to choose from. Thanks for being here, Murphy.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after a break with Bernadette Saraki. Stay with us.